consequence. Greatest. So you and your spouse live the Bible way. As a woman, honor your husband. I don't use my husband as toothpick. There's no honor I will give to any human being on earth until I have given it to my husband. He deserves it. Children do not have eject buttons. They mirror your life. If you want to know the kind of marriages your children will have, look at your own very well. You are their perfect example. Your marriage may not be perfect, but let it be great. Madam, it's not everything that you must quarrel over. And you're not in Dagba. It's not every time that there must be tension in your home. Do not allow the devil to feast in your marriage. Do your best to keep your marriage. Do your best, except your life is being threatened. I encourage you to do your best to stay in that marriage and make it work. Pray and cover your marriage. Stand by your husband. Befriend your husband. In the African setting, they have taught us, even when they were not speaking, that any woman that asks for sex is a prostitute. It's not biblical. So you must wait till your husband asks you for sex. You say, I don't know how to say it. I will teach you. Tell your husband, can we have a flight to Jerusalem? Play with him in an unusual way. Some of you, you don't wear jewelries. You don't wear makeup. You need to make it up in some other areas. So because no matter who the man is, every man is attracted by what he sees. That's the way they have been created. The man that wrote Proverbs chapter 5, Proverbs chapter 6, it was adultery that killed him. He was the one that wrote it. Oh, by reason of adultery, a man is reduced to a piece of bread. Wound and dishonor shall it get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. He knew it, he wrote it, but it was adultery that still finished him. So don't tell me my husband is a man of God. He's a man then of God. He's first a man. So look good. All this time you're getting as if you are 67 and 37 should stop. Because when a marriage breaks, it is the woman that suffers most. I'm telling you, we are very relational. When a woman loves, she loves. Women are very loyal. The man is killing her, she still praying for the man. Still praying. So do not allow your marriage to break, except your life is being threatened. And you can talk to people like me. Call my office. We have a home where we keep women that their husbands want to kill, and we find a way to reconcile them. But at least the woman is safe first, because I believe that the covenant of life is superior to the covenant of marriage. Don't let any man kill you. He will remarry. Another politician will become governor one day, and they will set him loose if you know somebody. So please take a good care of your marriage and put this inside your children. Tell your children, your boys, to treat girls well. Tell your boys to use their sisters to rehearse. Before my boys got married, I told them to use me and use their sisters for rehearsal. Sometimes I will put this hand on one. I have two boys, and that's what they say I should stop them calling them boys. Two men. Okay. I say, I'll put one here and put one here. I say, lift me up. While they are lifting me up, I'm playing with them, and I'm telling them, as you grow in life, be humble. As you grow in life, treat your wife well. Even if they forget something, they won't forget that they put me up one day. So I'm mentoring them. I said to them, take care of me. It will show you the way you will take care of your wives. It will. Put this into your children. Give your children value. God has led me now when I go for Mother Summit. I do not just lead you to pray, I also teach. So it's not enough to pray. We pray, we understand spiritual things, but I pause and I teach you. Put values into your children. Instill values into your children. Lead your children intentionally to Jesus. Let them be born again. God does not have grandchildren. Don't say, my pastor will lead them. Lead them by yourself. Get them a Bible. Let them write, I gave my heart to Jesus on April 2019. So. Let them write it, let them sign. I've made up my mind to give my virginity as a gift to my husband or to my wife on our wedding night. Let them sign. If you believe in that, I believe in it. The Bible teaches it. It doesn't matter what the society is saying. I believe in it. I believe in it. And I believe in it till Jesus comes. The world is becoming so terrible. Good people are feeling, you hear baby mama, daddy, I said, what's the meaning of all this? Everything that Christianity represents is being attacked. Honor. They will talk to pastors anyhow. Give your children societal values. My 2-year-old granddaughter, when she comes to the house, I tell her, kneel down to greet grandma, kneel down. Say, hug me, but kneel down. Some of you, your children don't even know. You are boys and you are Yoruba person. Your children cannot wear agbada. They don't even know how to wear it. I thank God for our Igbo brethren and Hausa brethren. They don't joke with their culture. Some of you in your houses, you don't even speak in Yoruba to your children. So what did you eat? Talk to me now. Ajaka, what did they say? So they sorrow ashiri leyi. Husband and I, we were in a bus in Rome. Inside the bus, all of us stood up. They were talking, all of them, just in the bus, they were talking. Suddenly my husband said, Jawa no say they were. Lady, along da. Everybody in the bus went quiet. They were looking. My husband said, oh, the machine won't because I got answer no here. What you watch me? Hey, won't go big ground with no wood. Some of you, your children don't understand your language. You can't speak in proverbs to them. Everything is English. English. It is the effect of colonization. Whether you like it or not, these children will still understand English. So let them speak it in school. Speak to them in Yoruba. Teach them to prostrate. Teach them to kneel down. Your children are watching movies and your house set is cooking. At 40, you are cooking. Your children are on their bed. It is scatter everywhere. Toy here, with in their ear, and you are calling the child. Grace. Food is ready. I pity your future. I only pity your future. Your child had. Come and eat. Food is ready, madam. Ele, I really greet you. Your boys cannot prepare my. Your boys cannot prepare things. He says, only boys I have, or it's me. At 45, you'll be sweating like this. Sweating. That's not a great life. It is not a great life at all. Give your children values, family values, societal values, economic values. If your children cannot afford, or you cannot afford to put them in business class, put them in economy. Let them grow so that they will not groan. Some time ago, my daughter walked up to me and said, Mommy, my last born, she has a master's degree in international law and diplomacy. She said, Mommy, I want to ask you a question. I said, go ahead, baby. She said, I want you to live your life in such a way that you'll be able to sustain this lifestyle when you can no longer run around. In case nobody will invite you to preach, when there's no honorarium to collect, you can still fly first class, you can still maintain this. I said, thank you, baby girl. My husband and I have planned our life in such a way that is how it's going to be. Thank you. If you're a pastor here, hear me and hear me very well. Our job has no pension. You better don't die for the church. See, no, anybody you have everything church, everything church, everything church. Can't you tell that a pharaoh that may not know the church is on the way? can't send your children to good school because of church members. There was a time in our house when 18 people were living with us. I am wiser. And some of them, very ungrateful people. Ungrateful. Very ungrateful people. My husband will say, cut your head and give it to some of them. They will still not be pleased. Is that why you want to kill yourself? You don't have time for your children. You don't have time for your wife. It's church. Monday you are in prayer meeting as a pastor. Tuesday is your counseling day. Wednesday is combined service. Thursday is for pastors and deacons and leaders. Friday is until you break down. God forbid if you die. They will mourn for you for 30 days according to the Bible. And they will install either your wife or your next pastor. When the man is preaching, you'll be hearing, preach, man! Elijah, no preach. When Israel sinned, Moses went to the Lord. Father, remove my name from the book of life. When Moses sinned, who interceded for him? Don't die for the church. If you die for the church, you have only died in vain. The only person that can die for the church died on Good Friday. Am I too hard? So that our prayers will not be hindered. There are pastors' wives, there are leaders' wives that are in pain. The man is praying, God is not answering because your wife is in pain. You are not taking care of your bride. So leave God's bride alone. Have time for your children. Oh. When last as a pastor did you help your children with assignment?